am an avid hater of this trend. Oh my god, don't get me started. Hello my sugar babies, my name is Cherise aka cherisberries. Welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year! New year, new tripod, new mic. Thank you very much, Dad. And new trend predictions. I'm going to say something pretty controversial about 2023 trend predictions. They're useless. There's only one trend to rule us all, and that is trend fatigue. Due to the rise of overconsumption, everything is trendy now. No one is safe from Shein. Not even this dress. It's secondhand, please don't cancel me. What will truly stand out, however, outstanding, with honors, without fail, is the rise of personal style. So instead of blindly following these trends, let's see if these trends are even worth following. It's 2023, girl. Know your worth. Without further ado, let's see which trends I would wear, tear, or dare to try. So let's get the most obvious trend out of the way, Y2K. That rhymes, bars. It's only been 20 years after all, but this time around we're going to lean in more into the mid-2000s, which is a trend I have pretty mixed feelings about. I mean, I just started warming up to the idea of low-waisted pants, but pants under dresses? I've seen it styled in a more avant-garde and editorial way. I fuck with that, but I'm sorry, I do not want to look like a Disney pop star on the red carpet. Another one is metallics. I do like metallics as a pop of color. Like in the previous year, I believe the Prada bag was released in the color silver. I might actually get that. A dupe, of course. I don't have the money. But head-to-toe metallics just make you look like you belong in the land of Oz. However, I don't hate everything about the 2000s though. Like, I was an avid peplum fan back in the day, and I might actually participate in it this time around. Low-waisted pants are also here to stay as the era of long legs are over. It's all about the torso now. And low-waisted pants are indeed more comfy. Comfy? So I'll take part in it to normalize this muffin top right here. So for my rating, jeans under dresses, 100% tear. Only save it for the editorials, but in real life, your proportions look off, honey. But everything else, metallics, peplum, low-waisted pants, I would dare to try it. For our next trend, I'm actually already seeing it a lot, or I don't know, maybe it's just my algorithm. Kinda like what I'm wearing right now fits in that category, and that is the bohemian/witchy style. We've already seen the influences of 60s and 70s fashion in the recent years, but expect the bohemian style, which was already popular in the mid-2000s, to make a big comeback. Think Vanessa Hudgens, so loose silhouettes, psychedelic patterns, kimonos, basically anything you'll see at Coachella is gonna be worn every day. I personally love this trend because I'm so glad to hear that the 70s are still in style, and crochet also plays a big part in this trend, and I'm all for clothing that we can make instead of buy. So if I were to introduce a new aesthetic to my closet, it would definitely be this one. Actually, all of the clothes I bought so far in 2023 fall under this category, and right before filming this video, I lost in the bid for a beautiful, gorgeous 70s top. I am very sad right now, and mad if you can't tell. So whoever got that top that I really wanted, girl, you better sleep with one eye open. I'm just kidding. Anyway, I just want to say excuse me for the noise because there's a party going on. It's my brother's birthday. Congratulations. I'm so mad from losing the bid, okay? Next are the maxi denim and cargo skirts, and oh my god, I'm so glad we're over the trend of micro skirts and using belts as a skirt. I don't know about y'all, but that famous diesel belt as a skirt just looks like a scrap piece from the vulcanizing shop dyan sa may kanto. And based from the looks of it, it probably feels like that too. If you like this belt, don't worry, it's probably going to stick around, but not me though. I'm gonna be wearing my maxi skirts. I really fell in love with maxi and midi length last year, and while I do like my skirts flowy, I like the idea of using denim to create like a structured look, but it's still very flowy in its silhouette. I'll probably even DIY my own pair of maxi denim skirt, and that is also why I think this trend's gonna stick, because it's just so accessible. Cargo skirts are also interesting, but my style's just a little too girly girl for that. Although I think it would make a great summer staple, especially for those headphone wearing girlies. You know who they are. Overall, I dare to DIY this trend so I can recycle an old pair of jeans and also avoid buying something brand new. Speaking of headphone wearing girlies, that is our next trend, which is headphones. I am an avid hater of this trend. Oh my god, don't get me started. I do not know how headphones became a fashion accessory, and I hate it for that. But if I'm going to be honest, I find myself yearning for one too. I want to hate it so bad because I know all those headphones are overpriced, but once I saw it with a cute crochet cover with those little cute bows on them, sold. I'll be wearing those little bows on my ears like I'm a Shih Tzu dog. But I am not spending thousands of pesos on a piece of technology that mostly functions as an accessory. I mean, just look at my wired headphones. They're still fine with all the pieces of tape on it. In the end, I'll probably dare to try and find some decent headphones first that gives me good audio quality and also looks cute as a fashion accessory. But also, can we just make wired earphones trendy again? I really hate charging my headphones, and I know they say, na, oh, the battery lasts so long. Shut up. This one, plug and play. Don't think about it. New Year's resolution, make wired earphones trendy again. Speaking of bows on my ears, bows are also pretty trendy right now, and I expect to see them grow even more, quite literally. If in 2022 we saw them as cute little hair accessories or little details for the coquette aesthetic, this time around we're going to be wearing the bow. We are the bow. And I am here for it, especially as one of Bethany Mota's OG fans for her bow DIY videos. Who else remembers that? Particularly, I'm excited for the pussy bow blouses that were also very trendy in the 80s, I believe, to make a comeback. I already actually wear a lot of pussy bow blouses. Even this dress right here has a little cute bow. This trend is definitely a wear for me. Okay, so kinda related to the girly girl bows, but also just applicable to any aesthetic, is sheer layers and lace. I'm surprised that people actually pinpointed this as a trend because to me it's a classic. I've been wearing it ever since I started taking fashion more seriously. I'm a trendsetter, I guess. But I'm glad it's just getting the attention it deserves because oh my god, ang init sa Pinas and we need to stop pretending like we're not all sweating underneath those Argyle vests from Shopee, okay? Absolutely, 100%, this trend should be a wear. It should be a classic at this point. Okay, so for our next trend, I think a lot of trend predictions are actually very Western-centric, and I get it. We're the Philippines. We're colonized for 300 years, baby. Actually, that's just Spain, I believe. However, we still need to acknowledge our Asian roots, our Filipino swag, if you will. I wasn't able to pinpoint a particular Asian trend in the Philippines, even though I already tried asking you guys on Instagram. Shameless plug. So while I wasn't able to pinpoint a certain trend, I think the overall aesthetic is that Western fashion influences us to be more maximalist, but Asian fashion teaches us to be more minimalist, if that makes sense. So think of brands like Uniqlo. I don't think that's going away. Honestly, it's not even a trend at this point. It's just a classic, and I think it's just a way of living. I mean, we all know the famous meme of that striped polo shirt that everyone has. It totally makes sense because the Philippines has a hot climate, so I don't actually know if this is considered a trend. And I will admit, I do love me some Uniqlo pieces, even though they're actually pretty fast fashion in their practices. So for our next part, I've looked at every single outfit that I've worn this year, so please be grateful because that took a lot of organizing through my gallery, which I absolutely hate. So if you guys have any tips on how to clean your gallery, please drop them below. But here are the trends that I enjoyed in 2022 that I will continue to love in 2023. Kind of like Spotify Wrapped, but for my closet. So closet wrapped of 2022. First off, puff sleeves. Puff sleeves are the tropical country equivalent of a turtleneck. They are perfect for layering. And as a bitch with layers, a layered lady if you will, I have abused this trick to the tens. I have this one puff sleeve top that I love so much because of the breathable cotton and the fact that it's a wrap top that can be secured with 2 buttons. It makes it easier to wear over outfits as well as under them, and even using these buttons to use this skirt in a crisscross pattern. I got this specific top from Landmark. So many people ask me what brand it is. There is no brand, unfortunately, but if you see a similar top, please get it, and I guarantee you it's gonna be a staple of your closet. Next is midi skirts. I've said this before with the maxi denim and cargo skirt. I love my dresses and skirts on a longer side now, just like I like my patience. Mostly for practical reasons because I commute to school, but don't get me wrong, I still like my mini skirts, especially with little lace tights under them. It's just that this year, like I said, is about elongating the whole body rather than just your legs. Plus, they're just so comfortable and makes you look so effortlessly put together. Oddly enough, it also does make you look taller at the right length. So sa mga hindi nakatalon nung New Year dyan, including me, go ahead and get yourself a maxi or midi length dress. The next trend is not surprising, but it's cardigans. I know I've worn them since 2020, but it still makes sense because it is a Y2K fashion. It's just that this time around, I think we're going to see it in more elongated silhouettes and also just more see-through, just like the trend predictions before. So with that, I don't think cardigans are gonna go out of style that easily. It's just going to change its form, but it's still basically a cardigan. And I personally love it. I just make it a part of my personal style now. And last but not the least, it's corduroy. I have this one corduroy jacket that I bought during my best dressed era when Ashley converted me to the Holy Church of Corduroy. We miss you, Ashley. And I never really appreciated its magic until now when I literally wear this almost every day to DLSU. And every time I wear a corduroy jacket, it literally makes the outfit, so please do yourself a favor and get one. Uniqlo is currently selling some good ones right now, but they're pretty expensive. You can get some better and cheaper ones at the Ukay. And that is all of the trends that I had time for today. Obviously, that is not all of the trends you'll see in 2023. You cannot predict the future unless you're Raven from That's So Raven. Also, just to clarify, I'm not hating on any creator who are making trend videos right now or even the trend predictions themselves. Even me making a trend video is participating in the trend. So, trend fatigue, is it real? Yes, it is. Just do what you want. That's what I'm trying to say. This video was just a way for me to be a conscious consumer and not just purge my whole closet and make way for the new trends. Also, maybe because I'm a Taurus and I hate being told what to do, and that's exactly what trends are. So, but that's it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Subscribe if you did, and subscribe if you guys are a trendsetter, not a follower. And comment down below any trends that you guys will not follow this year. The more controversial the take, the better. I love myself some drama. Until next time, my sugars. Okay, fit check first.